Well, advertisers pay a pretty penny to reach all those eyeballs on Super Bowl Sunday to the tune of $4 million for a 30-second spot.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Well, AdBowl is an online real-time website. It tracks what all of us think of those commercials that are on all across the country, all across the world during the Super Bowl. It was started in 2001 by an advertising firm right here in Albuquerque. It is called McKee, Wallwork and Company. I apologize. Right. Creative Director Daniel Andreani is here to talk about that. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Especially after a very late night for you, I imagine.
Yes, it was a late night. Yes, absolutely.
Well, let's talk about the ads. What were the winner? What were the AdBowl winners?
Well, the big winner was the Dodge Ram farmer ad.
Such a great ad.
Beautifully done, very simple, very touching.
Oh, let's take a look, actually.
Yes.
And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to get up before dawn, milk cows, work all day in the fields, milk cows again, eat supper, then go to town and stay past midnight at a meeting of the school board. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry his eyes and say, maybe next year. I need somebody who can shape an axe handle from a persimmon sprout, shoe a horse with a hunk of car tire, who can make harness out of hay, wire, feed sacks, and shoe scraps, who planting time and harvest season will finish his 40-hour week by Tuesday noon, and then pain in from tractor back, put in another 72 hours. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody strong enough to clear trees and heave bales, yet gentle enough to yean lambs and wean pigs and tend the pink-combed pullets, who will stop his mower for an hour to splint the broken leg of a meadowlark. So God made a farmer. It had to be somebody who'd plow deep and straight and not cut corners. Somebody to seed, weed, feed, breed, and rake and disc and plow and plant and tie the fleece and strain the milk. Somebody who'd bale a family together with the soft, strong bonds of sharing, who would laugh and then sigh and then reply with smiling eyes when his son says that he wants to spend his life doing what Dad does. So God made a farmer.
I love that one.
Needless to say, a very, very poignant commercial. What makes that one tick?
Well, probably the nature of the fact that, you know, if you look at the world right now, and it's, you know, here as well, like the people are very cynical, and if you look at the economy, what's going on in Washington. So I think this type of ad, what it does, it feeds in our, you know, the pride that we get to be American and live here. And I think it's just a beautiful anthem to hope and, you know, the virtue of working hard. And
right.
On that sense, I think it connected really well.
Okay, at number 2, on a totally different note, was this Tide Miracle Stain commercial, right? We'll talk about it in a second. First, take a look in case you haven't seen it.
Yes! Oh!
Dude, you got Montana on your jersey.
Go Montana!
It is! It's a miracle stain!
I can see the miracle.
See the miracle.
Baby, I got a Montana miracle stain on my shirt.
There's been a lot of talk about a miracle stain.
And then I was holding my shit like this, and it dropped.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Crazy.
49ers!
The miracle Montana stain is sweeping the nation.
All over the world are flocking to get a glimpse at what some 49ers fans are hoping could be a Super Bowl miracle.
I saw the stain! All right.
Right here, $20.
Here we go. Stain on a stick. Montana land! Where's my 49ers jersey?
Oh, I washed it.
You washed it?
Had a stain on it. Go Ravens.
Joe, where'd you go?
That one's great.
That is awesome.
To me, that was a big winner. When I saw it, I was floored. It was well done. And I think it's interesting. I mean, you can only almost do this with Joe Montana being like this living legend and all. So I thought that was really, really well done.
Yeah, I guess Ty's really lucky the 49ers are in the Super Bowl this year, too, because that really made the difference.
Yeah, all the way to the end. And now this other one is a big one. This is our number 3 one. It's the Clydesdale, Budweiser Clydesdale commercial. Take a look.
To my love, took it down. climbed a mountain and I turned around. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Take my love, take it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, a landslide will bring it down.
Now it looks like you can go online and name the Clydesdale. Everyone has that reaction to it. It's, you know, Budweiser sometimes has obnoxious commercials, but then there's this that really makes you go, ah, kind of touches
I
your
think
heart.
this definitely was a strong showing for them. If you compare it to the other ads, which were sort of in the traditional Budweiser realm, I find that whenever they tap into this emotional thing, they do it really, really well. With the Clydesdale, that was a winner for me as well.
All right, real quick, we don't got a lot of time, but I'd
Yes.
be remiss if I didn't ask you about the GoDaddy commercial.
The GoDaddy commercial, I don't know, if the idea is that, you know, bad taste and, you know, being sort of rude, you know, sells, I guess they did a great job. But for me, you know, I felt again that it was the wrong time to show something like that, especially if you have kids watching the game. But it generated a lot of talk.
Yeah,
on
so
Twitter.
with Bar Raffaelli
Yes.
and the nerd kind of kissing,
Yes.
and then it goes on and
And
on.
the other ads was really nice, actually. The one where they asked, you know, people, you know, to register their ID online. I thought that was well done, but the make out one to me was just.
It was kind of uncomfortable.
Yes, especially if you're sitting at
uncomfortable.
home with like a 9-year-old.
Right. You got to explain that.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought
Daniel,
uncomfortable with
Andreani,
parents
thanks so
even
much. We'd love to sit here and talk about these all day, but we're out of time. I appreciate you
Thank
coming
you
in,
so
though.
much. Thanks for having me.
No
Thank
problem.
you.